In the world of tennis, where legends are born and dynasties are made, one young man is rewriting the script of greatness. At just 22 years old, Carlos Alcaraz has already conquered the courts, stolen hearts, and inspired a generation, proving that passion and humility can coexist with global fame. Welcome to Life of Legends, where today we dive deep into Carlos Alcaraz's modest yet powerful lifestyle, from his down-to-earth home and tight-knit family to his rising fortune, stunning achievements, and the hidden details behind his unstoppable journey to tennis immortality. Born in Palmar, Spain, Carlos Alcaraz grew up with nothing but a dream and a racket. His father, Carlos Alcaraz González, ran a small tennis academy, and young Carlos spent hours training under the scorching Spanish sun. While many of his peers chased fame, he chased perfection, and it paid off. By 2025, Alcaraz is not just a player, he's a phenomenon, a Wimbledon champion, a US Open winner, and one of the youngest to ever hold the world #1 ranking. But despite his skyrocketing fame, Alcaraz has remained remarkably grounded. Unlike many global sports icons, Carlos doesn't live in a flashy mansion in Miami or Monte Carlo. His primary residence is still in Murcia, Spain, where he owns a modest modern home close to his family. He's often seen helping out in his local community, visiting childhood friends, and even returning to the tennis club where it all began. Alcaraz once said, "I don't need luxury to be happy. Family and tennis are my everything." Now, let's talk numbers, because greatness does come with rewards. As of 2025, Carlos Alcaraz's estimated net worth is around $20 million and rapidly growing. His tournament winnings alone exceed $15 million, with major endorsement deals from Nike, Babolat, Rolex, and BMW adding millions more to his fortune. But what makes Carlos stand out is his humility. Instead of splurging on private jets or super yachts, he invests in training facilities, helps support young Spanish athletes, and even donates to youth tennis programs. However, that doesn't mean Alcaraz doesn't enjoy a few luxuries. His car collection, though small, reflects his personality: sleek, efficient, and full of power. He owns a BMW i8 Hybrid, a Range Rover Sport, and a Porsche 911 Carrera, which he calls his dream car. But instead of showing off on social media, he drives quietly through his hometown. A reminder that success doesn't have to shout, it can move with purpose. When he's not smashing aces, Carlos is a family man. His parents and 3 brothers are his biggest supporters. They travel together to tournaments, and his mother still makes sure he eats healthy. Spanish home-cooked meals that remind him where he came from. He often says, "My father taught me tennis, but my mother taught me humility." And that humility shines through every time he steps on court, win or lose. Off the court, Carlos has some surprising hobbies. He loves golf, fishing, surfing, and yes, playing PlayStation with his friends. His social media is filled with pictures of laughter, teammates, and sunset rather than luxury brands or parties. That's what makes Alcaraz different. In a sport often dominated by polished personas, he's authentic, joyful, and real. From a small Spanish village to the grand stages of Wimbledon and Roland Garros, Carlos Alcaraz is not just playing tennis, he's shaping the future of it. With a heart as fierce as his forehand and a smile that wins as many hearts as titles, Alcaraz represents the next era of tennis greatness. He's proof that hard work, humility, and hunger can create magic, both on and off the court. And as 2025 unfolds, one thing's certain: the world will be watching the rise of a legend who's just getting started. So there you have it, the incredible, grounded, and inspiring life of Carlos Alcaraz, a millionaire athlete who never forgot his roots, a champion with a humble soul, and a young man proving that real success isn't measured in fame, but in character.